Hi guys, today I want to review a product. You might have noticed it in my previous videos. There are two tiny cardboard boxes. This is the Every Damn Sunday cap, or the Sunday cap, and it's a special developed cap for spray can. I got them almost a year ago. They come from Australia. I had to pay taxes for the import and I have just tried it once and I wasn't very happy with the result, but it was pretty cold outside. It was in December last year and it was pretty messy. So but now I want to give it another try and make a review out of it. So I have two of these. The first I tried 1 year ago and then I lost it in my garage. And this is what is in this box. So we have here the main part of the cap. So okay, you can regulate the size of the line you're painting, and this thing is to remove this part. I also ordered changeable, where it is. Oh yeah, here it is. Some changeable tips, or how you would call that. The front part of the cap, each one of them has a different size of hole, so it's to paint different size of lines. Let's go out and try it in my garage. So right now I'm at my garage and I'm going to test the Sunday cap with the Montana Black low pressure can. And yeah, I think I just start with the finest line. Let's try. Am I doing something wrong maybe? Another try. Ah, okay. Oh, right now it's working. Okay. So maybe if you put this to the smallest size, it just closes the cap. Oh wow. Let's try to make a thicker line. Okay. Okay. This is interesting. It seems to work similar to a needle cap, but with a better defined and a little bit smoother line. You know, if you need with a needle cap, you can paint from far away, and the paint still gets on the surface. Now I want to change the tip, but first I will clean it a little bit, and it got pretty dirty. So let's try the smallest. As you might know, I like detail painting, so I'm interested in the smallest line possible. So let's try the finest. Wow. Okay, when you put it to the thinnest line, the line can be very, very fine, finer than I have ever seen from a plastic cap. But if you put it very thin, after releasing the pressure on the cap, there's still pressure coming out and paint coming out afterwards. So you have to put the line like a little bit thicker than the finest line. Okay, this is pretty cool. The thinnest tip is just working like a needle cap. Watch this. I'm very far away from the surface and I can still paint very precisely for that distance. So right now I put on the biggest tip, the biggest hole. Maybe you might have noticed that you can't compare this cap with the real fat cap. It's painting pretty fat, but it's not a very defined circle like a fat cap would paint. Let's compare this thick tip with the real actual fat cap. This is the yellow fat cap. So this is what you can do with the actual fat cap. And this is what you do with the Sunday cap. With the Sunday cap fat version. Right here, this is the one I painted with the fat cap. And these are the lines with the Sunday cap. So they are not as defined. They have not such clean edges as the line from the fat cap. So now to compare the finest lines from the Sunday cap with the finest skinny cap I know. This is the white skinny cap with the golden dot. It's the finest skinny cap I know. And let's see. So as you can see, these are the lines with the skinny cap, and these are the lines with the Sunday cap. The skinny cap is not as thin, as fine as the Sunday cap, but the cap has a lower pressure. So as you can see here, maybe with the Sunday cap you have more paint, a higher amount of paint, and so it's not as controllable as the plastic skinny cap is, because the plastic skinny cap has very low pressure and you can work slower without getting like drips. Also the plastic skinny cap has a smoother fading. Now let's compare the Sunday cap with the soft cap. I have here the light gray soft cap with the blue dot. So here we have the soft cap on the left side and the Sunday cap on the right side. I really have to say that the Sunday cap surprised me here. It has a very smooth fading, but as you have seen, I had to go very far away with the can from the surface. So after testing this cap a little bit, my conclusion is that it's a nice product. What I like about this cap is the fact that if you really want to, you can use just this cap, maybe one or two of these, instead of using dozens and hundreds of plastic caps. So you don't produce that much waste. Also, it's a pretty good skinny cap. So if you like detail painting, you want very thin outlines in your pieces, then that's a good skinny cap choice. What I don't like is as a skinny cap, it's still pretty high pressure. There are plastic skinny caps on the market which have lower pressure than the Sunday cap, and also a smoother fading. But the smallest line of this Sunday cap, I think it's the finest line I have ever seen from a cap. I also experienced that with this ring you can adjust the pressure of the cap or the paint, but that only makes difference when you use it as a fat cap like this. So if you want a real fat line, or the fattest line you can get out of this cap, you have to put the ring like completely on, like at the extreme of the cap. But if you want lower pressure, then you have to adjust the ring somehow like this. The tiny tube which enters the valve of the can will not penetrate that deep, so the pressure is a little bit lower. But as I said, it only makes difference really for the fat line. The best result I've got from the Sunday cap was, I think, using it as a soft cap for fading. But what's a little bit different from fading with the Sunday cap is you have to go pretty far away from the surface, like this distance, to make a smooth fading. So the Sunday cap is a good all-around cap, but more kind of a skinny cap than a fat cap. And if you buy this, you have to remember that you have to clean it up sometimes. So to clean the Sunday cap, you will need remover for nail paint, which you can buy at the drugstore, and maybe even some of these tiny brushes. They are sold as a tool for cleaning your teeth, the gaps between your teeth. You find this in the store close to where the toothbrushes are. I think in the future I will paint a whole mural or piece only with this cap, just to see how good it really replaces all the other caps I usually use. So if you want to get yourself a Sunday cap, I will put the links in the description. You can get it from everydamnsunday.com, which is the producer of this product, but then it will be shipped from Australia. I also found a shop in the UK which is selling this product, and there is also a shop here in Germany, and the links are in the description. I hope you found this video entertaining and useful, and if you want to see more of my videos, please subscribe to my channel. Stay tuned, there will be more!